here at the Denver Gem Show. Just flew in from Florida. And there's Gem Show things happening. It's been a long time, Lapidary family, YouTube family. Service kind of sucks out here, but I got a bunch of stuff I need to edit that I'll be putting out. I still have videos from Tucson that I haven't put out yet, but heck, you know how it goes. Let's go take a look at some of these Mexican minerals over here. I did film these folks last year. So there's a video of some of these folks' stuff from last year. $6 for these banded black agates. Careful hot, yes, it can get so hot. You can barely even pick it up sometimes. It's later in the day. There's probably another hour left in today, and then I'll film all day tomorrow before I have to go to Kansas for the Walnut Valley Bluegrass Festival. $6 for these dino bones. Pretty cool.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Hi, thank you.
Some nice Amazonite. Almost looks like Brazilian emerald.
Oh, it's emerald.
Oh.
Amazonite.
Oh, nice.
Yes, there is. There are.
Some labradorites. Some nice flash. These folks are really affordable. Cactus Chrysocola. In Mexico, you'll see a lot of the cutters, they'll put a groove down the side for a real simple wire wrap. If you folks want to know how to do this groove, I have a good video on it here on my channel. I use a glass grinder. It costs me like 80 bucks to do it with precision and a consistent depth. But you can do it with a regular like rotary tool. How you doing there, my friends? Howdy there, Timbot. Look at that. Big pieces of cactus. How much? $16 each for this. Make a big old belt buckle. Right there. Boom. Boom.
Yes.
Nice big piece. Primavera Chrysocola. Probably from Mexico. That's a nice big piece. Make a big old bolo tie. Like I was saying in the beginning, I have been getting footage that I'm going to do edited videos. I'm just super beat for my long flight, and I'm going to go back to the hotel tonight. So I figured I'd just go live real quick, and it's also been a long time since I've talked to you folks. Hello, I found my little sandwich rock and protected it. I will send it to your email address. Z thought you might enjoy seeing. I would absolutely love that, Melody. Thank you so much. I'd love to see it. $6 each for this Royal Imperial Jasper. Terrible name. I think it's a terrible name. I've heard some good stories about this material. From Zacatecas, I believe. Jalisco, Zacatecas area. I'm from the Jalisco, Zacatecas area. Can't you tell by my accent? That's why I'm so good at accordion. Porcelain Jasper, $8 each. This stuff is so incredibly hard. Your wheels just scream. So definitely worth $8. You'll save your wheels. Totally worth it. $6 each for these fire opals. Gentleman says that these are tumbled. I don't think they are tumbled. Do you folks like Mexican fire opals? I didn't bring a gimbal. I'm filming everything on a GoPro, but right now I'm just holding my phone. $6 each. You could buy these, easily sell them for 20, 30, 40 bucks depending. Green turquoise, $3 a gram. Probably Kingman. How you doing, fool? I made it here not too long ago. I got in around 12 today. Here's some nice looking stabilized turquoise, $2.95 a gram. You could still see the stabilization on the back. Pretty fun. Green turquoise, is this dyed? I don't know. I love you too, my friend. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll make sure to give you a call later when I get a hotel room. Unfortunately, folks, I can't stay for the 2 weeks like I'd like of this show. I'm going to the Winfield Bluegrass Festival in Kansas. That's where the International Flat Picking Guitar Competition is. You know, a lot of people think that unfortunately there's a lot of great stabilized material. A gentleman named McKay, who is in the Miners Co-op over there, we'll hang out with tomorrow, has some stunning stabilized turquoise. And it's been stabilized in special ways that it's actually hard to tell. It's kind of just dipped to keep the dirt on the outside to make the turquoise more desirable. Then it's just dipped to keep the color. It doesn't need it to maintain its structural integrity when cabbing. There's a bunch of reasons why people stabilize. I do enjoy stabilized material. This stuff looks like it's from Campitos, Mexico. $2.95 a gram. Let's take a look at the Mastodon. $35, show special. For the whole bag, you can drill holes in each one of these and get 35 bucks easy outside of the show. This one right there, the sweetheart of the rodeo. Easy, make your money back. Drill a hole. If you folks want to know how to drill holes in cabs, I have a bunch of videos on drilling using water swivels or rotary tools, whatever you have. I prefer to have a water drip on my stone than submerging the stone. I get better control and I can drill really fast that way. They've had this piece for years. Not for sale. But this Mastodon, $6 each. You know, you might not be able to see the variation very well because it's so dark. But if you're into medicine, you know what it is. And it is beautiful because it's from woolly mammoths. Oh, is this some lion's paw? Spiny oyster shell, staple and Danae and Zuni jewelry. $12, not bad. It's a lot of work to process it, and it can be really, really dirty. So when it comes to spiny oyster shell cabochons, that's definitely something I prefer to buy. Then attempt to cut myself because it's full of strychnine and all kinds of nasty stuff. There's a really good famous story of this lady who half of her body was paralyzed from cutting shell. She didn't know it was from cutting shell right away. Stopped for a while, got better, thought she was better enough, thought she was well enough to start cutting the shell again. From the first time, she was paralyzed on half of her body again, and then realized it was the poisons from the shell. Melody says I have some unstabilized beads from China. And the beads absorbs dirt. That's awesome. The dirt's color. Color is pretty. Color is value. For some folks. You know, like the Persian and Iranian turquoise, they really prefer the pure blue and not so much matrix. You're starting to see more of their stuff that's full of matrix because, you know, the pure stuff is getting harder and harder to get. My good friend Nattery Insight has a bunch of Persian turquoise that is full of matrix. He sells cabs that big for $2. But I wonder, you know, probably I'm getting paid too much to cut them. And, you know, almost everything is poisonous to cut without respirators and protection and all that good stuff. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Farpoint. I really appreciate it. You is the best. Dave, stay rock hard. Thank you. I'm trying. Look at this thing. I really appreciate it, Far. Thank you so much. Look at that. It's like the Jaguar Warrior. Trippy. That's leopard skin jasper, right? Mosaic. Abalone teeth. Tiger's eye eyes. Super cute. And these are really nice. But when you have so much of this, you need a variation, so might as well plate it in titanium, right? To each their own. But it's kind of sacrilegious. The leopard, that's crazy, huh? You think your grandma would like it for Christmas? My grandma's Baptist. I don't think she'd enjoy it very much. All right. I am filming lots for proper videos, but I just figured we'd do something different and go for a little stroll. These gentlemen are selling cool complete specimen cases with some books, probably with the information on the materials that come in the box. It's pretty awesome. All kinds of stuff in there. I'm not going to open the book. I hate breaking the spine, but it does mention streak color, cleavage fracture, luster, all kinds of stuff. Be good for beginner rock hounds out there, or even the seasoned pros that want something on the, you know, to show and teach their friends who aren't really into the scene. Pre-cracked geodes, probably from Morocco. I would bet money it's from Morocco. It looks like the whole booth, all this stuff is from Morocco. These little guys, these are Ragonites. I think they're a little goofy, but my friend Phoenix in Tucson buys a big flat of these for like 15 bucks and sells them for $10 each at the Keno Electric Sports Complex. So fast. She pays for hotel and food and stuff just from hustling little Aragonites. Definitely full. I'll make sure to do more lives. I didn't bring a gimbal. I can go live from my GoPro, and I do like to do the edited videos. Like earlier in this live video, somebody cursed, said the F word. It's not too big of a deal, but I know a lot of kids do watch my channel, and I don't want to be a bad influence. I think I can edit in these lives and post. My mother gave me an iPhone 12. I'm using an iPhone 7, so I'll try to switch that up for tomorrow's live, which I'll do earlier in the day when I'm inside. All the good stuff is on the inside. You know what? Let's go. Let's go look at the good stuff on the inside. How much for the Aragonites? Oh, it's tough. It doesn't really say. And the vendor's not here. I'm sorry. I've seen this sold over and over and over again And I would say that there's no way that this flat is more than $35. Farpoint, you are way too kind. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. You were so nice. If there's anything you'd like to see in particular, Farpoint, let me know and I'll make sure to go film it. Love watching you get those rocks off. LOL. Greet Joni, super informative. Maybe they have green petrified wood. Definitely have green petrified wood. That's stuff from Oregon, where they call it Gary Green. Oh, awesome. Here's some quartz with chloride. Chloride included? Chloride included quartz? I'm not sure, but here's a nice tray full. Here's a nice tray full of moldavite. This stuff has skyrocketed lately, and actually, from it skyrocketing, a counterfeit scene has started where they're like somehow etching it with like laser etching it or like sandblasting it to make glass look like moldavite. You'll see it all over wish.com. This stuff looks legit. But I guess anything, you know, there's counterfeit Fender guitars, there's counterfeit crystals. I'm sure there's even, you know, remember when counterfeit Mini Coopers were around, when those were popular. But I'll ask the gentleman how much is the moldavite if anyone is interested. But yeah, this stuff has skyrocketed, particularly because of TikTok. TikTok ruined the moldavite scene. You used to be able to get a piece the size of your thumb for like $10. Now you can expect somewhere upwards of $100 or more outside of a large gem show. Hey brother, how much by weight for the moldavite? $20 a gram. And let's say, oh, something like that's probably 4 or 5 grams. Like I said, my friends, it's skyrocketed because of TikTok, and TikTok's doing that to a lot of minerals. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a bad thing if you wanted to get into selling the material, but it's not so bad because it's, you know, it's bringing the crystals to everyone, and that if you are a reseller, that's a good thing for you. I think the little kid just told me to shut up. That's hilarious. Hey, Michelle. There's some bangles over here. I don't know if you want to look at them. Okay. Let's get out of the Tibetan booth. Excuse my hand. All right. We died doubling our cost, and the successful people wanted 4 times the cost. Yeah, I bet. It's brutal. You know, anything gets popular, it skyrockets in price. Have you seen any nephrite? Oh, absolutely. There's a few different folks here selling rough nephrite. They are one of the gentlemen's inside there at the Miners Co-op. And I can go in there and we can talk to them another time. This joint's about to close down, so I don't want to bug them. But yeah, some of it's going for great prices. $20 a pound and stuff. There's always nephrite dealers. A lot of mom and pops from the Yukon. Really cool people. Definitely got to know your vendors. Not everyone here is, you know, particularly reputable. When I was in Tucson, when I started filming Tucson, I always assumed that everyone was more honest than typical shows because they're on their honor. But especially last year, and actually this year in Tucson, there was a whole lot of people totally selling fake stuff. They didn't know who I was. And I never call anybody out when they do that. You know, it's not my place. I don't really care. Personally, it would be a shame if one of my friends bought something from them, but I don't put the lies in the videos. Oh, nice. I'm happy at least you moved it. Thanks for watching, Resort Dog. I think that's polished moldavite back there. Let me see if I can zoom in. Polished moldavite and tourmaline on that Ganesh head over there. That's a cool segmented amylite sphere. I love these little squids. What are they called? Like nautiluses or something? Very super cool. Unfortunately, folks, the battery is dying. These are definitely died. Not real. Excuse me? How much are these cabs? Oh, there's prices on the back. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. This one says $7. This one doesn't have anything on the back. Those are sus as fuck. Mm-hmm. That's the best one. Thank you so much. No, I think they're dyed, but I like them a lot. They're pretty. Nothing wrong. I'll work with some dyed stuff. I don't want any. Thank you so much, though. Yeah, thanks for joining me, folks. I really appreciate it. I should do more live walkarounds and stuff, but like I said, it's like all wiggling and stuff on my phone. I did get a new phone for my mother as a gift, but I think I'll do it tomorrow. Thanks, Dave. I love watching. Thank you, Big Bird. I really appreciate you. We got a 48 even GIA assumes whatever can be done to gems to make them better is it a pain? Thank you. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I did not read that right. Thank you for sharing. No, thank you for watching. All right, let's do some more walking around before my phone dies. Cool little sets of skulls. That one is particularly fantastic. Anatomically correct. Some Viking artifacts. That's awesome. Where are these from, my friend?
They were found in Eastern Europe along like trade routes and stuff. I forget which countries, but basically countries where it's okay to collect this stuff because it's
Awesome.
a lot.
Yeah,
from
different
that
places.
Period. Like there are certain places you can't, if you find them, you gotta leave them, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But there are certain routes that this stuff has been found. And they took a lot of cleaning, like.
Oh, I bet.
I mean, they're so rusted that like it took months and months of just like aciding them to get them to this point.
Are they iron or are they bronze?
I think actually, I'm not sure. I have to check. Let me see if I can find out.
Some Megalodon teeth. I was talking to some folks last year at the Denver show, and they told me that these skyrocketed in price. Well, people wanted them after the Meg movie. You know the Meg? The Meg. Hey, my friend, it's...
Do you know if the Viking artifacts are bronze or iron generally? I don't actually know.
I want to say bronze. Let me ask real quick.
Okay.
Down here, some carved Sleeping Beauty. $10 a gram. Those are stunning. Kind of thin. Love the dragons. Peruvian blue opal. Whoever's carving these are off the chain. They're really good. This particular booth is a $50 minimum purchase. Makes things a lot easier than people coming up with $2 at a time trying to buy stuff. These are cool. I believe these can be green. I think I've cut some of these even though they're black. They can be green hued. $5 to $10 each for those. Pretty awesome.
So they're iron.
Nice. Yeah, I was thinking like if they're rusting, they must be iron.
Yeah.
Like the patina would maybe be green.
Right.
Thank you so much for your time, brother. Oh, end of the day, batteries are dying. Let's go look at something cool. Is that a Facetron? It sure is. Some nice Boulder Opals. Really hard to see.
Hi.
Howdy.
Would you like me to take it out? Would you like to touch it?
Yes.
Were you looking at the opals?
Yeah.
These are some of them that are polished.
Oh, stunning. Have you ever tried to polish them yourself?
I haven't, but he has.
Oh, I bet. Whoever. Is this your Facetron?
Well, that's my cousin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm an ultra tech plebe.
Oh, see?
I wish I had a real touch for Vacity.
See, he taught me on the fast and then I said, he taught me on it, that's what I'm gonna get. So.
Yeah. Still what you know until you really.
Yeah. And it's still good.
It's
Like,
great. What a nice machine.
yeah, it's really nice. So I'm like, okay, I don't need like a 10 grand machine. Yeah, just leave it. Oh, my baby.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, of course. Do you want to touch them?
Ooh,
I like touching. That's why
thank you so much. Thanks, fool. Oh, I thought I did. I'm sorry. Oh, you were way too kind.
actually touch them.
Oh, you were nice.
That's why I had to get the. Can I put a tweezer?
Some nice tourmalines.
Sorry, I can never open these boxes.
Oh, I hear you. Better safe than sorry, and they fly everywhere.
Yeah, so you know what? He taught me a trick that you open them with the end of a pair of tweezers.
Oh, very
And
good.
I'm like,
I love this piece. It's got a lot of iron in it.
yeah, that's my favorite too.
Yes, I wanna touch it.
Oh, go for it.
Oh, great. Yeah, the opals.
Is there a price on the bottom? No.
If you'd like to know, I can ask.
This one's fancy. Beautiful.
Do you think that they're individually priced, or do you think they all go by a standard weight price? It's okay. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Thank you for your time
Of course.
and
I'm
for
glad you
sharing.
enjoyed.
Oh, definitely.
I love touching things.
Yeah, yeah.
I love all the faceting material. If I buy it, it'll sit in my shelf for 10 years. But at least I'll have it.
You know what? I feel that though. I feel that.
It's not going to get any cheaper,
I mean,
so it's not really a bad investment.
no, I have a ton of pieces where I'm like, I like this, it's pretty. I don't ever think I'm actually ever going to do anything with it, but it sparkles and I want it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I've loved it.
That's what I do.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate your kindness.
Yeah, enjoy.
Definitely. That's a beautiful turquoise necklace. Opalholic. Are you an opalholic? Hey, look at all these metal beads. Some everything here is $5 each. You got lapis, rainforest jasper, septarian, chrysocola with malachite sandstone. Is this sea maggot from Indonesia? Maybe. Green nephrite, most likely from Afghanistan. Some blue lace. Thanks so much. I appreciate you watching, brother. I was so beat. Like, I was just gonna give up, so I thought I'd spend the rest of my phone battery with you folks. Here's some nice quartz. Is that hematite inside there? I really don't know. Let's take a look at this kunzite. That's a big one. From Afghanistan. Nice big. Is that an emerald from Afghanistan? Tourmaline from Afghanistan. No prices on these ones. You gotta ask, you can't afford it, I guess, right? Oh, I hear you, resort dog. Especially when they're so far, you need to get like a monster ATV or something that can get you down there. Well, I guess inside the mines is a workout too. Those are some really nice emeralds back there. Is it emerald? It's probably tourmaline inside of marble. Aquamarine. Yes, Alita. There was some moldavite over there. It was, I think he was asking $20 a gram. If you want, you can go back and watch this video, and there will be some in that video. In this video, I won't take down this live. That's stunning. So, my friends, there's so much. There's a whole nother room over here. We'll walk over to that other room. Before I let you go, I have very little battery left. But I'll be back tomorrow. And I got some videos lined up. I'm going to go talk to Armando and Sons again. I'm going to go talk to some more friends. Go talk to Armando and Sons. Going to go talk to McKay. Go talk to Forrest. Yeah, there's a whole other room over here. Thank you folks for watching. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, love, and subscribe, all that good stuff if you haven't done so already. And we got like, 4 years of back catalog from the last Denver and Gem Show videos. If you can't wait until tomorrow for more. Here's the Ottisons. The one and only Ottison family. Owners of the Royston Mine, Easter Blue, Blackjack, White Buffalo, Easter Blue.
Don't forget the Thunderbird.
Don't forget the Thunderbird. The one and only Ottison family. World famous. Tree Frog.
Broken Arrow.
Broken Arrow.
Next year's application.
Then Black Buffalo, right?
Yes.
Dude, see, I'm getting them. I've been bugging you guys enough years to remember.
There's people that can walk by and name them all like that either.
Well, I'm a huge fan of you and your family.
Cool.
See you soon, my friend. We could stay all day looking at the Ottison Turquoise. And we will come back. I promise we'll come back to the Ottisons. But my phone's dying. Just wanted to show you folks how much there was on the inside. Then on the top, up there, just booths and booths and booths and booths and booths. So, I got a lot of work tomorrow. And we'll do it. But, hey, what's up, potato person? How you doing? I try to know. You know a lot more turquoise people than me, Mr. Fool. You get that good stuff. I'm a poor boy, and I'm a stabilized kind of guy. But there's some great stabilized stuff. How you doing, Ryan? I was gonna give up on filming for the day on the GoPro because I'm just so tired. My feet hurt so bad. So I figured I'd just do a quick live on the cell phone. But I hope you're doing good. Oh, let me get away from the gold. That lady yelled at me during the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. They were vending at that lady back there with the gold. Totally chewed me out. I had the security come, tried to get me to delete the footage. The security said I didn't have to delete the footage, but I didn't use that video. But dude, she tore me a new one. Huh. Here's a cool material. Maybe not a lot of you folks know. This is called Bubble Opal. Some people know of it through Vince Allred, and they'll call it Allred's Wildfire Opal. It can be stabilized. It's incredibly colorful. I prefer it stabilized, but you can polish it as is. Some of the yellow stuff doesn't polish as well. Kind of looks like cheese. And let's see, yeah, that's the man right there, Vince Allred. Right there. I'm sure a lot of you folks know Vince. Yo, what's going on, Forrest?
What's up, buddy?
Chilling.
How you doing?
Yo, chilling. I just saw some of this stuff. They say it's one of the youngest opals.
It's a nice one.
It was like 1,200 years old. And maybe it doesn't take too long to mineralize at all. Maybe we can mineralize, like those Japanese mummies.
Totally. Well, you know that we can opalize 100%.
I didn't know that.
There's opalized skulls and there's opalized, animal skulls that has been found and opalized limb casts. So yeah, basically anything silicate can over time opalize.
I think you're gonna opalize, brother.
Yeah, I'm a pure opal.
Heck yeah. Love you, Forrest. See you soon. Why did you make Mom take you to the airport at 3 a.m. so that I could be here in Denver by noon? That's why, Mr. Potato. Amazing show. Thank you for sharing. No, thank you for watching. I usually do edited videos. I try not to do this live stuff because people curse or they get mad, and I can't edit it to remove something if a vendor asks me to take it down. So I just cautious when I do these lives, not to be around people cursing and not to film people who don't want to be filmed and such. Some people don't want to be robbed of content or goods. It takes all types of shows. It's a high pressure environment. Many being taken for everything out of or at home. Mr. Resort, I completely understand. I never question a vendor that doesn't want to be filmed. For instance, if I'm filming something like specimens of gold, and I'm showing it being sold for $14,000 as me, just a crusty, know-nothing, regular Joe Schmo rock person, I'm going to misrepresent it. You know what I mean? I can't tell you why it's worth $14,000 or $50,000. I can just quote the price. Where if someone watches my video and don't know those people, because a lot of my videos get 100,000 plus, and that person who saw me advertise a $50,000 specimen of gold might say, wow, I'll remember those people. I'm never buying from them, which isn't fair to them because it totally might be worth that price. So I'm kind of misrepresenting a lot of things by doing these types of videos without talking directly to the vendors. Some beautiful watermelon tourmalines, probably from Afghanistan. Actually, sounds like they're from Brazil. How you doing, my friend?
Hello.
Where's the Super Sochi?
Yeah.
Where's it at? Where's the...
Thank you.
Are all these carved in Brazil?
Yeah, how about you?
Oh, fantastic. There are a lot of folks that don't want you to film because they're misrepresenting something, but that's really rare. I think most of the folks that don't want you filming, it's because they want to be there to let you know why something's worth so much, where they can read the comment sections. Wow, $100,000 for something that big, that's a ripoff. When it's really not. You know, I'm not able to tell you why it's worth that. Anyway, folks, sorry, phone is dying. I'm gonna get going. I do have a video coming out tonight. I'll make sure to upload it after I get to the hotel. How you doing, John Super?
Melanie and Alondra, can you please make your way to the show office? Thank you.
Definitely resort. Carrie, you can come. It's gonna be here until the 19th, I believe. Huh. Let's take a look at these meteorites. Beautiful. That one's 26. That one's only $9.95. Not bad. These are from Marcia. I beg your pardon, sir. Is the green stuff inside of it olivine? Really? And would that go into the meteorite after it comes to the planet?
No.
Does it in
No.
space?